Article 370 is an amazing film from the very first frame, narrating the story in 6 chapters, with each chapter having a specific objective to achieve for the characters in the movie. And by communicating it upfront at the start of each chapter, our focus is also now unwavering, looking out to know how that objective was achieved. The story, the screenplay, the dialogue writing should be really appreciated here. To have kept it really simple for anyone and everyone to understand, despite making a film that involves discussing a constitutional article that could have easily gone into legal jargons, making it unpalatable. Additionally, this is not merely a political thriller. This is a political action thriller based on the true events, with some fictional military action events. So it enabled the storyteller to give us a mix of rightful doses of political and military games to keep us engrossed. To add more, making it emotional and compelling, they added much needed personal emotional story for one of the main leads in Yami Gautam, making us invest in her emotional gratification, even though not necessarily in terms of vengeance or revenge. Adding to that, extremely relevant and right background score to an already compelling story and storytelling style, everything amped up to make it an extraordinary experience in the theatres. I'll have to say that even as Yami Gautam deservingly takes the lion's share of the film's promotional content, Priyamani looms large throughout the movie as her role and character is projected to be the actual mastermind, enabling every other character in the movie. Everybody forgets sometimes because it has been so long ago that she's actually a national award winning actor, and she showed her range and prowess in this movie just with the slight nuances, almost confident body language even in times of crisis, everything that signifies the current PMO office. Yami Gautam was just the opposite. Her character wears her emotions on her sleeve, very evident of what she's having to go through. She did amazingly well to emote and take us along with her in her journey. She excelled in her role to the extent that it feels no male actor could have justified this role better than her, as those emotions worked out better for a female lead. Now coming to Arun Govil, our Rama from DD Ramayana, his makeup and look definitely was most dignified and appropriate. He played the role just perfectly, showing the right amount of calmness of a leader, showing genuine inquisitiveness to learn, understand and gather more information when a decision has to be made, making it really decisive. And we have heard about these stories about our PM like this in the media, and to see that on the big screen as part of such an ominous movie was great. Despite having so many good roles, the mass hero, even though having less screen time, is Kiran Karmarkar, playing our beloved Home Minister Amit Shah. Every time he's shown on the screen, he brings some magic, engaging us even more than we already are, drawing us into hooting and whistling. While I can't whistle, I did participate in hooting as I couldn't stop myself. This role had another important aspect. As I mentioned about a constitutional law being discussed, it is through his character some of the things when being explained were simplified for public's easy understanding. Article 370 movie is such a delightful watch, even as we know many sacrifices and lives were lost due to the terrorism that was enabled by that article. But ultimately it is still a celebration of the actual abrogation of this article. I haven't discussed yet about the politics or the impact that it would have on the upcoming elections. Without getting too much analytical here, this movie is only a reminder of this government achieving something that seemed impossible under constitutional means, achieving it without a loss of life or even a drop of blood. As Anujdar said, this government doesn't need help from this movie. If you like the review, show your love by liking the video. Spread the love by sharing it with your friends, family, and bless us by subscribing to the channel so that we can keep meeting often. Thank you.